welcome to the first episode of Keeping Up with FSL. I'm Jenny Rarajuli, one of the casters from the FSL Valorant circuit, and I'm going to be your host for the rest of these episodes. FSL is the premier women gaming circuit for women gamers in Southeast Asia and Asia, and Keeping Up with FSL is where you'll get all of the tea on the FSL Valorant circuit. Once a month, we'll be inviting guests onto our show to discuss about the circuit and also throw in some behind-the-scenes happenings. So you guys definitely want to check the show out. For our new fans and viewers, the FSL Valorant circuit is a competitive circuit for women in Asia that provides women gamers the opportunity to compete consistently in a supportive environment. The circuit is approved by Riot Games, also supported by Intel, and will run for 8 months from March to October 2021. The best part, there's a total prize pool of 12,000 Singapore dollars. In Stage 1, FSL Open will run for 6 months, and this provides teams with a chance to hone their skills and improve as the circuit progresses. Teams earn points based on their tournament ranking for each Open and are placed on a leaderboard. The top 2 ranking teams on the leaderboard at the end of Stage 1 will qualify for FSL Elite. In Stage 2, FSL Open Overtime, teams who place 3rd to 18th on the leaderboard will play in a double elimination tournament. The winner of this stage will qualify for FSL Elite. Stage 3 FSL Wildcard will be open to teams that have not qualified for FSL Elite and teams that are new to the circuit. The champion of FSL Wildcard will qualify for FSL Elite. Last but not least, the final stage of the circuit, FSL Elite. To qualify for FSL Elite, teams are required to participate in the circuit, of course. 4 qualified teams from previous stages will compete in an offline tournament in Singapore. The first FSL Open has just ended and it was nothing but intense and exciting. Alter Ego Celeste came out on top after winning the finals 2-1 against Team Mad Army. Today's guest is none other than Yoki from Mad Army.
And that's the thing with the short, because they only have 2 bullets in your magazine. You kind of get 1 kill, but if they triple on that ghost, it's gonna convert into...
Happen. Oh wait, oh no, Ayumi was stuck on the gear just like that. Yoki will go hunting, Tarathiel falls, and all of a sudden it's all up to the lone breach and Iceberg. Yoki though, look at all these arrows. Wow. Is he gonna land an A short? Oh
my goodness.
That's a fat arrow.
Hi Yoki, it's really nice of you to join us for our first episode. Could you just give everyone like a short introduction, like who are you, what team you belong to, and like just your gaming background and history?
I'm Yoki. My name is Jularat Buapan. I'm from Thailand. I playing CSGO around 2017. I competition until now. After Valorant Open, I moved to competitive with Valorant. I join FSL every part.
Yeah, we've seen you in like pretty much all of the Valorant Opens that we've had since last year. Could you tell us more about your team, Mad Army, just like how you guys were formed, like what happened to Seven Sins, and also I know that your current team, like you guys are you guys were competitive in CS:GO. I think you guys still join CS:GO competitions also. Like, just tell me everything.
We from by the own player from CSGO. We just know together before, and we asked everyone for make the Valorant team. That's why we come back in this season. And about Seven Sin, I don't know about Seven Sin too much because I dropped myself to sub player before they passing. The reason I know why Seven Sin is passing is about they cannot find a 5 player to join their team. I see they try to change the player to join the team, but it's not successful.
After that, you and Muffin decided to look for like your CS:GO friends to join Mad Army, or what happened?
Reason I changed my position to be a sub player because I got the job and I don't have time so much for practice like the same. So yeah, I decided to stop play 1 or 2 months. But I see the last year FSL tour like around November something, not sure. Yeah, I look like I want to join your tournament. Yeah, so I asked Muffin for make the team because yeah, about the 17 she like it's not clear about the situation. The 17 will still make a team or not. Yeah, so she decided to get out and make team with me, and yeah, we invite our friend from CS:GO to play.
It's nice that you brought up like practice, because we also wanted to ask you what your practice schedule was like,
Yeah.
because like we know a lot of like the teams who play in like FSL Valor Open, like they're scrimming
Yeah.
multiple times a week. Can you tell us what your practice schedule is like maybe now or like back then, if it's any
Okay.
different?
About the 17, we practice like 5 days per week, but for Mad Army, I think we just practice only one time before we join the tournament, because everyone have the job. Yeah, so we don't have time too much like the past. We just practice one time and we join.
That's actually insane that you guys like only practice once and y'all like finished second place, because like watching your games during the tournament, like I would never have guessed that like you guys hadn't practiced much as a team. That's sick. Could you tell us more about like the team dynamics, like what the team was like? Because it sounds like you guys just meshed together very well at the start, like maybe communication, because you guys are friends. How was it?
I think because everyone have a high individual skill, so we can easier to match in together with communication good. Because when I play with 17, I don't have a good English too much, but for now we all 5 player in Thai and easier to speak Thai, and yeah, easy to communication and it's directly, and yeah, we win.
Yeah, for sure. I think we saw a lot of like the good communication coming into play like during your games, like just y'all rotate very fast, you're like always on the same page, you all push like aggressively
yeah.
and that too. So it was really nice to see. I wanted to ask you a couple more like technical questions. If you could help us answer them, because like a lot of people, you know, you watch episode and we're like, how do we play like these girls? How do we get as good as these girls? Like as a girl, like I'm nowhere near as good as you guys. So, Pratama, can you tell us about, there was this one match where you guys were playing against Cerulean Sentinel Esports, and you got an ace with your Ghost. Can you tell us more about that? Just like how you felt, like how, like maybe like is it your favorite pistol, or like just any tips? Tell us more.
When the pistol round, I very confident with my aim. That round, I just see this season of FSL have a MVP player show on the Steam, right? Yes, that point is, I want to show my face on the Steam. Yes, and I try to like make the kill and be a MVP something. And I confident because my friend she wanna steal my kill. Yeah, so hurry to kill every people.
Yeah, it was definitely highlight worthy, that ace. It was so good. Yeah. Could you maybe like give us some tips on like say like how you practice like shooting? Is it just, are you in the range? Is it like aim labs? Like what, how do you get that good? Or like anything you could share with us?
I think about the aim is look like we practice sport. For how to be a good aim is need a muscle memory. Yeah, so I try to practice my muscle memory. I try to practice on ImLab, Deathmatch, and bot.
Yogi, I also wanted to get your thoughts on the grand finals that y'all played recently versus Celeste, especially that game number 1 that you guys won, and like Celeste beat Astra and everything. I was wondering, I think there was one point where Mad Army was leading 10-4 before the swap. Well,
Yes.
around 10-4, and then like it was the first round to the swap. After that, Celeste kind of looked like they were maybe going to come back. It went into overtime. It was like 12-12, but you guys managed to stop the comeback, and you all picked up that game 1. So could I ask you guys, like, how did you and the rest of your team like feel in that moment? Was it like a lot of pressure? Was it a lot of nerves? How you all felt?
before the game start, we don't expect to win Celeste because we know they practice all the time. They never change like up too much, so we understand how different between us. But when the game start, we just focus what we can do for win. I think we do quite good about the first half. I can't remember about the score, but we lead too much round about them. After we switch side to defender, I think because we practice not much, we don't have communication good. And Celeste they like to go like a 5 player, and sometimes she got Frank. That's why we can defend the bomb site. About our team feeling, this is a good for us because the momentum of team still better. Still good. Yeah, nobody mad, nobody blaming people. Yeah, so this is the reason why we still lead and we still get win from the first match.
Earlier in the upper bracket, you guys actually met Celeste like halfway through the day during playoffs. And I think that game was like 13-4 or something.
Yeah.
And then you guys went to lower bracket. You had to like play your way all the way through lower bracket, won the finals, and then had the Celeste rematch. So I wanted to ask you, especially like you and Muffin, because you guys like used to have that type of like rivalry. It was like Seven Sids, Celeste from the previous tournaments. So did you feel that it was kind of like a revenge or like a grudge match kind of thing, like playing Celeste again? What was it like?
For this tournament, we just try to like taste out like if we good enough chemical can match together or not. We don't expect about the revenge too much, but for next season, I promise I will try to revenge. And yes, I will try to get the champion back because Celeste got champion every
More
season.
or less. Yeah. Except that one time you guys beat them.
I can win them just one time, so I think we still can win them.
I can't wait to see you guys in the next Valorant Open. Also, Yoki, I wanted to ask you, since you guys have played them so many times throughout the tournament, just what you or like your team think about Celeste, because they've been looking so unstoppable since the first time they joined FSL Valorant from last year. So just like what you guys think of their team and whether like in the future, if there's any kind of like strategy or what other teams can do to try and beat Celeste.
For my opinion, I think we should practice a lot, and I believe our potential still can like beat Celeste. Yes, but for the other team, I think they should practice about the tactical, about the team. I think in FSL tournament, we will see a lot of player has like a good individual skill too much, but they don't have like a team skill. The reason why Celeste win every team because I think Celeste have like a individual skill too high and team skill too high also. Yeah, so it's everyone need to improve about that.
I mean, you just told me that you guys only practiced once before this round of the circuit, and y'all got like 1-2 in the best of 3 grand finals. So like if you guys keep practicing, I mean, I'm sure like y'all would definitely like get there in terms of communication. Finally, I just wanted to get your plans as well as like thoughts about the FSL Valorant circuit as a whole. Like, are you guys going to participate in the next one, and just what do you think in general about just FSL?
I see is have an offline tournament, so we excited about it too much because COVID-19 situation don't have like a offline tournament too much, and we waiting for it for a long time. And yeah, we plan to try to get slot. We try to practice a lot more than past, and yeah, we will try to improve our team and get the champion of FSL.
Finally, Yogi, is there anything that you want to say to any of like your fans online or back home in Thailand?
ก็ยังไงก็ฝากทีม Mad Army ไว้ในอ้อมอกอ้อมใจทุกคนด้วยนะคะก็อยากจะให้ช่วยกันซัพพอร์ตแบบนี้กันไปเรื่อยๆแล้วก็หวังว่าจะแบบเอาแชมป์มาฝากคนไทยได้ค่ะ
Well, we'll definitely be supporting you, Yoki. Once again, thank you for appearing in today's episode, and we hope to see a lot more exciting action from Mad Army in the next FSL Open. Bye.
Thank you so much.
With that, guys, we've come to the end of episode 1 of Keeping Up with FFcell, and we hope all of you guys back home have enjoyed this show. We can't wait for the next episode open already, but in the meantime, don't forget to follow and share all of FFcell's social media pages for updates on the latest news. Do you have any burning questions for the FFcell players? Or is there a player that you want us to invite on the show? Leave your questions and suggestions in the comments, and we will see you all next month.